Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Horrys, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video. Robert Horry slams JJ Redick's idiotic decisions in Lakers' early playoff exit. The aftermath of the Los Angeles Lakers' early exit from the NBA playoffs continues to haunt the team, with the latest criticism coming from seven-time NBA champion Robert Horry. Horry didn't hold back, calling out two key decisions made by Lakers head coach JJ Redick as idiotic, pointing out that these missteps could have made all the difference in the outcome of the series. When a highly favored team gets knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, there are always serious repercussions. And when that team is one of the most watched and scrutinized in the NBA, those consequences are amplified. For Redick and the Lakers, the stakes have never been higher. From LeBron James bringing Anthony Davis into the fold to the uncertainty surrounding the potential Luka Doncic trade, the Lakers are dealing with a myriad of questions heading into the off-season. Horry's sharp criticism, Redick's blunders could have changed everything. Horry, who has seen firsthand what it takes to win championships, pointed out that Redick's decisions regarding player rotations were questionable at best. His trust in the wrong players, or his lack of faith in those who could have stepped up, cost the team in a way that could have been avoided. One major flaw was Redick's decision to leave Jarred Vanderbilt, widely considered the Lakers' best defender, on the bench while Anthony Edwards was tearing them apart. Horry found it baffling that Redick didn't put Vanderbilt in the game, especially when he had already committed to fouling out. "I'm not even mad at JJ," Horry explained on Nightcap. "I'm mad at Nate, McMillan, and Scott Brooks for sitting there and letting him make that mistake. You're down, and you've got your best defender just sitting there. What are you doing? At least get him in the game." Horry's frustration didn't stop there. He also pointed out that another crucial piece, Dalton Knecht, whom he describes as a flamethrower, barely got any playing time. "That guy can light it up, but you're not even giving him a chance. That's a mistake." The fallout. Lakers face major changes. While Horry's critique of Redick is harsh, it's important to recognize that Redick, as a first-year head coach, is still learning the ropes. However, these decisions reflect deeper issues within the Lakers system. Redick's reluctance to lean on his role players, especially when they've shown they can contribute, signals trouble for the team moving forward. Trust is key in coaching, and once that trust is lost, it's hard to get it back. As Horry pointed out, the pressure is now mounting on even the best third option in the league, Austin Reaves, who has also been under fire for his performance. If Reaves is facing criticism, imagine the uphill battle for players like Knecht, who didn't even get a real shot at proving himself. Knecht, who almost got traded in the failed Mark Williams deal, now seems poised to leave Los Angeles. Many argue that the Lakers' refusal to move on from him has cost them. It seems inevitable that he will find a new team, and the Lakers may regret that missed opportunity. But Knecht isn't the only player whose future is uncertain. Other names like Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, and even Jarred Vanderbilt could all be on the move. The Lakers will likely entertain offers for these players, and if a legitimate center is on the table, it's hard to imagine them passing up the chance to improve. A new look for the Lakers next season. Looking ahead to next season, it's clear that the Lakers may undergo some major changes. Beyond their superstar duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, no one seems safe. The front office is already under pressure to shake things up, and with the uncertainty surrounding several players, we could see a completely different roster by the time next season rolls around. The Lakers' championship window may still be open, but it's closing fast. If they want to get back into contention, they'll need to make bold moves this off-season, both on and off the court. One thing is certain, after this early playoff exit, the Lakers can't afford to sit back and make the same mistakes again. They need to evolve, make the right choices, and, most importantly, trust their players to perform when it matters most. The road ahead, a make-or-break off-season for the Lakers. As the dust settles on the Lakers' early playoff exit, the aftermath is far from over. The team's future hangs in the balance, and the decisions made over the coming months will determine whether they can once again contend for an NBA title or fall further into mediocrity. Redick's coaching decisions in the series, particularly his handling of players like Jarred Vanderbilt and Dalton Knecht, are now part of a larger conversation that will shape the Lakers' off-season strategy. The front office, led by Rob Pelinka, faces an undeniable truth. They must adjust, evolve, and make the necessary changes to keep up with the NBA's elite teams. This isn't just about fixing Redick's mistakes, it's about fundamentally reshaping the team to be more flexible, more balanced, and, most importantly, better equipped for playoff success. Time to trust the youth. One major takeaway from this season's collapse is the urgent need for the Lakers to embrace their young talent more fully. Players like Reeves, Connect, and Vanderbilt have proven they can contribute in meaningful ways, but they need more opportunities to develop. If the Lakers continue to rely too heavily on their aging stars, especially if LeBron James continues to show signs of slowing down, the team will remain vulnerable. The potential of Connect, in particular, can't be overstated. Horry's call for him to get more playing time highlights a larger issue: the Lakers' reluctance to give their younger players a true chance to shine. With the right development and mentorship, Connect could very well become the X-factor the team desperately needs. The fact that he was nearly traded in the failed deal for Mark Williams only adds to the sense that the Lakers may have made a mistake in not fully committing to his growth. The same goes for Vanderbilt, who, despite being regarded as one of the Lakers' best defenders, spent much of the postseason on the bench. While Redick's decision to prioritize other players might have seemed strategic at the time, it has left many questioning whether the Lakers made the best use of their roster depth. Potential moves in the off-season. In addition to player development, the Lakers will have to make tough choices regarding their roster. With players like Hachimura, Hayes, and even Vanderbilt potentially on the move, the team could see significant changes this summer. The front office may opt to move some of these players for a more established player, perhaps even a legitimate center, something the Lakers have lacked for some time. The trade rumors surrounding the Lakers will likely intensify, as Pelinka has already shown his willingness to make bold moves. There's talk that the team could go after a major piece, especially with the uncertainty surrounding the future of some of their current assets. If the Lakers are serious about building a championship contender, they'll need to land a player who can immediately impact both ends of the floor, something the team has been missing, especially in the paint. The LeBron factor. LeBron James, of course, remains the centerpiece of the Lakers' future, but the question is how much longer the King will continue to perform at the level we've come to expect. After another early playoff exit, it's evident that James can't do it all alone anymore. The Lakers' title hopes have always been tied to James' ability to stay healthy and perform at an MVP level, but with age catching up to him, the team must be proactive in building a roster that can support him, not only now but in the coming years. James' leadership is invaluable, but without a more reliable and well-rounded roster, the Lakers will find themselves struggling to keep up with the best of the best. Pelinka has made moves in the past that have paid off, but this off-season presents the most crucial test of his tenure. If he can assemble the right pieces around LeBron and Davis, the Lakers could return to championship contention. If not, they risk wasting what could be one of their last opportunities to compete with James at the helm. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking for the Lakers. The expectations are sky high, and the franchise knows it. As the 2025-26 season looms, every move this summer will have lasting implications. Can they find the right balance of youth and experience? Will they finally give players like Connect the chance to thrive? And most importantly, can they build a roster that supports LeBron's quest for one more ring before his career winds down? The Lakers' future hinges on their ability to make smart decisions in the off-season. The wrong choices could set them back years, while the right ones could bring another championship to Los Angeles. One thing is certain: the Lakers can't afford to make the same mistakes again. If they want to compete at the highest level, they'll need to act fast, stay smart, and trust their players to step up when it matters most. Bronny James reflects on feeling the pressure while playing with LeBron James in his first NBA season. Bronny James has officially taken his first steps in the NBA, and it's been a journey full of emotions, growth, and undeniable challenges. As the 54th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft, Bronny was one of the most talked-about second-round selections in recent memory. Some skeptics questioned whether he was ready for the NBA, pointing to his connection to his father, LeBron James, as a factor in his draft position. Others wondered if it was just another case of nepotism in action. However, Bronny has done more than prove his doubters wrong. With standout performances in the G League, he showcased his skills, and in a few key moments, even drew comparisons to Michael Jordan's rookie season. Despite the immense pressure, Bronny has more than held his own, and his debut season has already shown glimpses of the promise he carries. Bronny opens up about playing alongside LeBron. Speaking to Fox Sports, Bronny opened up about the surreal experience of playing alongside his father. He confessed that sharing the court with LeBron was a dream come true, but also an overwhelming one. "It's been incredible," Bronny said, there's no way to fully describe what it feels like to have him there with me, on the same team. He's always been my role model, and now, we're both out there together. Despite the excitement of playing in the NBA, Bronny admitted the weight of the moment was heavy at times. He acknowledged the pressure of living up to expectations, especially with the constant scrutiny and the comparisons to his legendary father. "Yeah, for sure," he said when asked if he felt pressure. "You can't escape it, no matter how much time he has left in his career. But it's always a blessing to be around him. He's so focused, and I try to learn from everything he does, from how he takes care of his body to how he prepares himself mentally. I want to soak in as much as I can." Breaking barriers and earning respect. In his rookie season, Bronny appeared in 27 games for the Lakers, and he didn't just ride the coattails of his father's legacy. In fact, one of his standout moments came when he dropped a career-high 17 points against the Milwaukee Bucks, showing he could hold his own in the NBA. Despite this, the questions about his readiness didn't stop. But it wasn't just his on-court performances that caught the attention of critics and fans alike. It was the way Bronny handled the pressure, navigating expectations with a calm and mature approach that belied his years. Handling the weight of expectations. For Bronny, the pressure to succeed was undeniable. But instead of letting it overwhelm him, he turned to his work ethic to stay focused and block out the noise. It was tough at times. "The pressure really got to me, and it started to affect me a bit. But what really helped was staying in the gym," he said. "Just focusing on my workouts, having those conversations with my coaches, and watching film. It's all part of my process to improve. The more I focus on getting better every day, the less I have to think about everything else." His approach speaks volumes about his maturity, especially considering the unique circumstances surrounding his debut season. While many players his age might struggle under the spotlight, Bronny has managed to keep a level head, likely a product of having been under LeBron's wing for much of his life. Growing up with such a powerful role model has undoubtedly shaped Bronny into a poised and determined player, one who's more prepared for the rigors of the NBA than most could ever imagine. Looking ahead, Bronny's potential. As Bronny heads into his second season, there's a sense that the best is yet to come. His first year was just a taste of his potential, and with more playing time, more experience, and continued hard work, he's poised to make a real impact. It's clear that he has the drive to become a key piece of the Lakers' future, and with LeBron's guidance, Bronny's path to stardom may only be just beginning. For now, though, he's taking everything one day at a time, letting his actions on the court speak for themselves, and letting his work ethic lead the way. "I'm just going to keep working, keep pushing myself, and see where it takes me. So far, so good," he added, showing that despite the overwhelming pressure, he's ready to embrace whatever comes next. A new chapter for Bronny James, embracing his own journey. As Bronny James embarks on his second season with the Los Angeles Lakers, it's clear that he's no longer just LeBron James' son. He's carving out his own identity, navigating the highs and lows of an NBA career with an ease that belies his age. The attention surrounding him may have started with his last name, but his ability to play the game and maintain composure under pressure has proven that he belongs on the court as much as anyone. Bronny's rookie year wasn't just a moment to witness the youngest James in action. It was a reminder of the unique challenges young players face when they enter the NBA spotlight. Expectations are higher for him, not only because of his famous father but because of the intense scrutiny that comes with being one of the most watched rookies in league history. Despite the outside noise, Bronny's resilience stands out. His ability to navigate his rookie season and perform at a high level despite these pressures marks a pivotal moment in his career. The impact of LeBron's mentorship. Having LeBron James as a father is an asset that can't be overstated. While Bronny could easily lean on his father's legendary status, what stands out most is how LeBron has guided him. Not only in terms of basketball skills but also in learning how to manage expectations and thrive under pressure. For a player like Bronny, who's had his every move analyzed since he was a child, having someone who has experienced the very same pressures firsthand provides a rare advantage. Bronny echoed this sentiment in his interviews. "I try to soak in everything he does, from his preparation to how he handles challenges, both on and off the court," Bronny shared. "It's more than just basketball. It's life lessons I take with me every day. Having him by my side, especially during my first year, has been invaluable." But Bronny isn't just benefiting from LeBron's advice. His growth is becoming evident, particularly in his understanding of the game and his role on the court. His versatility has allowed him to fit into different lineups, and his ability to adapt quickly has impressed coaches and teammates alike. The growing support and expectations for Bronny. While it's clear that Bronny is still developing, the Lakers are committed to his growth. The team recognizes the unique potential he holds, and though he's not yet an established star, there's a belief that he could eventually play a crucial role in their future. His debut season may not have been perfect, but it was an important step toward proving he can compete at the highest level. But with this progression comes heightened expectations. His success on the court isn't just about his performance anymore. It's about whether he can help the Lakers build for the future while coexisting with the team's current superstars, particularly his father. The chemistry between Bronny, LeBron, and the rest of the Lakers will be one of the most compelling storylines in the years to come. The bigger picture, the Lakers' future with Bronny and LeBron. With LeBron James hinting at the possibility of playing alongside his son for at least another year, the Lakers' future looks both exciting and unpredictable. Having a father-son duo on the same team is a rare spectacle in professional sports, and for the Lakers, it could be a significant draw for fans and a potential game-changer for their lineup. Moreover, as LeBron's career winds down, the Lakers have positioned themselves to build a long-term future, with Bronny possibly at the center of it. While his role on the team is still developing, the prospect of him eventually becoming a key player for the franchise is one that the Lakers are excited about. The prospect of seeing LeBron pass the torch to his son, both on and off the court, adds an emotional layer to the team's long-term plans. The road ahead for Bronny, a new legacy. Despite the immense pressure, Bronny James is handling everything with a poise that speaks volumes about his character. He understands that he's not only playing for himself but also carrying the legacy of his family. While it's no easy feat to live up to the expectations placed on him, it's clear that Bronny is taking each challenge head-on, focusing on his growth rather than trying to live up to anyone else's standards. As he continues to mature in the NBA, one thing is certain: Bronny James isn't just playing in the shadow of LeBron, he's forging his own path. His journey, though still in its early stages, will undoubtedly continue to captivate fans, spark debates, and inspire future generations of basketball players. For Bronny, the hard work is just beginning. But with the foundation he's laid in his first season, coupled with the unparalleled support and mentorship from his father, the sky's the limit. As the next chapter of his career unfolds, basketball fans everywhere will be watching, eager to see just how far Bronny can go.